Hey guys, my name is James and this is Electrocom Audio. So this is the first video for this YouTube channel, my introductory video to the vinyl community. This video will discuss why I decided to start the channel, what it will be about, a little background about me, and what I hope to get out of this YouTube channel. Alright, let's get into it. Why did I start this channel? I kind of been interested in music kind of all my life. My dad had a record collection growing up. I remember him blasting Pink Floyd, The Wall, Flock of Seagulls, Led Zeppelin. He loved that kind of stuff. My mom had some records. She mostly listened to the radio, but she liked country and some of her Filipino folk music type of stuff. So listening to that in the 90s, I just remember, going to the library, getting tapes, getting that Beck Odelay tape and playing that thing till it popped. My first CD, going to the Navy Exchange and getting Warren G regulators, getting my mom to buy it because it had that explicit sticker on there, and trying to convince her that it was a good CD, that kind of thing. It's just off and on, listening to music on tape and CD. I think we had at one time did that Columbia House type thing with 1 penny, get 30 records a month. So my dad would let me pick a CD, my brother pick a CD, and then he'd pick the rest. And so I had a couple CDs just based off that. And then it really picked up when I turned 16, was able to work, got my own paycheck. I probably spent half or maybe even 75% of my paycheck every week dishwashing, going down to Best Buy, going to Target, going to Planet Music in Virginia Beach, and just copying the new release CDs. And at that time, I was mainly a hip-hop head and a skate punk person, and 16, angry, new metal, Rage Against the Machine, Korn, Limp Bizkit, that type of thing. And then the hip-hop, Wu-Tang for sure was one of my first, DMX, that kind of stuff. And then going to the 80s with the Rakim, Slick Rick, that kind of stuff. And then the skate punk was, Virginia Beach, you had to have a Sublime album, you had to have 311, then you had to have, I Was a Bouncing Souls, Strung Out, Millencolin, Dead Kennedys, and, Dropkick Murphys, that kind of stuff. Working back in the back of the kitchen at the pizza place I worked at, all of us 16-year-old males, 16, 18, 20, we'd all bring our binders in there and we'd all, just blast music. You could hear music coming from the kitchen to the booths outside, and we'd have to turn it down. People would get mad, but that was fun. Learning what other people liked, and hearing their taste in music and collecting those CDs. I think I got up to like maybe 1,000 CDs at one point. Then 2000s came along, went to college, got that high-speed internet, that that T1 line, and Kazaa, LimeWire. Just started downloading just anything and everything, and just whatever it was, I was downloading it. I guess 2007, I actually started an online record store and a record label, trying to sell CDs, mainly hip-hop CDs, DVDs, putting together mixtapes of some local artists, doing that kind of thing. At the time, CDs were on their way down. They were dying, so it was not the smartest business to get into. Lasted about 2 years, crashed and burned. But I still had that music itch, so 2014 or 15 or so, needed a hobby, so started picking up records through a monthly subscription service, vinyl, and just started getting 3 records at a time, and kind of weeding through those, and then on work travel and stuff like that, stopping through some record stores and picking up a record here or there. I'd probably had like 25 or 30 records at the time, tops. And I previously in college also was a wannabe producers making beats and stuff. So I would collect records at that time just for samples. So they're just dollar bin stuff. Nothing too collectible at the time. It was just more for the loops and 5-second sounds and that kind of stuff. So none of those records were worth anything. So then 2020 comes along, pandemic. I was going out to the bar and clubs every week, and that all came to a stop in March, April 2020. So I had this kind of extra money laying around. So I needed to pick up a hobby. At that time, just going to work and home was getting kind of tiresome. So picking up, maybe I'll start doing record collecting. I started watching videos of the vinyl community. I know for sure I started watching, 33 RPM, Noble Records, Melinda Murphy, Too Many Records, and Vinylize. Those kinds of videos that popped up in my feed, and I was like, yeah, maybe I want to start getting into that. So I started, hitting it heavy and getting 5 or 6 records a week almost, and kind of maybe overdoing it. But yeah, that's where we're at now. And then 2021, still hesitant to go out to places, that kind of thing. I don't know when I'll totally be comfortable to. I don't think I can do my old routine anymore of going to the bars every week. So I decided, maybe the YouTube channel would be something just to take up some time and fill my creative juices while stuck at home or whatever. So that's the gist of it. But yeah, what is this channel going to be about? I'm not really I guess I got simple tastes and I've got a simple setup, so I don't think I'm qualified or it's not my interest to do tech reviews or music reviews. I like what I like. I don't know if I can describe it any better than that. Besides, hey, I like that. So I think the 2 big things I'm thinking about doing is, one, can you start a music collection with just $10? So can I take $10 and flip that, buying thrift store records or thrift store or whatever tapes, and flip that into an actual record collection of records I actually want, not just a bunch of filler, but things that are maybe grails and things like that. So that's going to be one challenge, and I've kind of started on that, so I'm going to try to get that video up too. That's been challenging. So, and then the other one, probably, I still get the vinyl subscription monthly, so I'm thinking about doing an unboxing monthly on that. And then just comparing maybe the cost of the subscription to the value of the records that you get. Is it a good value? Do you get your money back? And can you actually, if you really wanted to, make money off that? I definitely don't do that. I'm more, I collect, I keep most of the vinyl subscription selections that I get, but there are some that I kind of offload that aren't my taste, so it's very rare. And then just maybe some random unboxings of things that come through the mail and that kind of thing. And then some topics that I kind of want to get into are, I've lately been switching more from records to cassettes. I'm not an audiophile, so I've been finding that record prices are going through the roof, and cassettes are more value for me. So I might make a video about why I'm making that switch and some of the benefits of that. Another video that I was thinking about is just, some of the pitfalls of getting into this hobby, especially for somebody like me that has a addictive personality. I have had some misgivings. I don't want to call them misgivings, but there's some negatives to starting in this hobby as well. So I might make a video on that. But for the most part, I'll probably shoot for one video a week, and stick to those two main topics: the $10 record collection and the unboxing, and then here and there intersperse some other things. But those might be the two main things I focus on. But yeah, I'm excited to hear from you guys, and I'm excited to kind of, I guess, introduce myself and be part of this community. I'm definitely here to interact with you guys. Hope to be as tactful as possible and not hostile and all that kind of stuff. So any recommendations for music from me, I'll definitely give anything a spin. And if you are thinking any of this is interesting or excited to see what's next for this channel, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I think I'm obligated to say that. I see everybody else say that, so I guess I got to put it in there. But yeah, see you guys later.